everyone, this is Raga and welcome back to my channel. I feel it's been such a long time since I've had a one-on-one sit down with you guys and talking video, because I've been making so many day in the life and week in the life videos in the hospital and showing you guys my life as what it really is, that I feel like I've not done one of these kind of videos in a long time. But don't get me wrong, I absolutely love filming those vlogs for you guys, but I also like to sit down like this and talk to you guys and have a one-on-one with all of you, or one-on-many with all of you, because I feel like it's more personal and I get to talk a little more, and that's why I'm really excited for this video. This is gonna be a little bit of a different video, something that I've not really done before on my channel, and I really hope you guys are gonna like it, because this is gonna be my very first unboxing. And if you guys are in the medical field and you look at this, you probably, from the shape of this box, you probably understand that this is going to be a unboxing of a stethoscope. Now let me just give you a little backstory before I actually do the unboxing, so that you guys know what to expect and what I'm going to do right now. I've been using this stethoscope forever. This is just the Littmann stethoscope in the color raspberry, and you probably would have guessed that I bought this stethoscope when I was in pre-med. I was so excited to be in pre-med and be starting medical school very soon, so I went ahead and I bought it. Even though as a pre-med you don't really need a stethoscope just yet, you can get a stethoscope and, like, you know, get used to listening to heart sounds and lung sounds, but you don't really need it at the level of pre-med. So for those of you who are pre-med, you don't really need to get it unless you're that enthusiastic about medicine and you want to practice listening to heart and lung sounds. Then it's great. I ordered my Littmann stethoscope in West Virginia, and that's where I bought this one. This is just a regular diaphragm. It has a diaphragm on one side and the bell on the other side to listen to different intensities and frequencies. And yeah, it's never failed. It's been amazing. I've absolutely loved it. But ever since I got my stethoscope, I always thought to myself that I would love to own an electronic stethoscope. Electronic stethoscopes obviously amplify sounds that you hear, whether it's lung sounds, heart sounds, bowel sounds, it doesn't matter. And Littmann, I think, also has a electronic stethoscope, and I remember some of my colleagues or my fellow medical students owning an electronic stethoscope, but obviously it was way too expensive for me back then, so I never really bought one. But recently I have been seeing a lot of reviews and a lot of posts about a certain type of electronic stethoscope, and they were called the Eko Core Stethoscopes, or Eko devices, and I was really intrigued by it. And I saw a lot of these YouTubers talking about the Eko stethoscope, and many people on Instagram talking about the Eko stethoscopes as well, and I was really impressed. I started doing my research about the Eko digital and electronic stethoscopes, and I was so impressed by what it could do and how advanced it was for a stethoscope. And I was so excited, and I was really eyeing it, and for a long time I've been planning to buy the stethoscope, and it was always at the back of my mind. However, recently it's so funny how when you think about something frequently enough, that actually manifests itself in your life. The company of Eko Devices actually contacted me and asked me if I would like to try their product and let them know what I think about it and give them a feedback about what it was. And I was obviously so super excited when that happened, and I was like, yes, of course, I would love to check it out, and I've already been thinking about getting your product, and I'm so happy to check it out and give an honest review and feedback about it. And it finally came in the mail. FedEx had just sent it to my house yesterday, so I knew I didn't open it myself. It is still in the box, so I'm gonna open it for the very first time now. Whatever I see right now is gonna be as much of a surprise to me as it is to you, so I'm super excited to be sharing this unboxing with you. But now you might be thinking, you're a general surgery resident, why do you need a stethoscope? Well, no matter what specialty you embark upon, you will always need a stethoscope, because you are, at the end of the day, you are primarily a physician before anything else, so you need to have a stethoscope. And for surgeons, a stethoscope is very important. It's most important for us because we like to hear bowel sounds. Bowel sounds tell us a lot of information lets us know or gives us an indication whether the patient is in bowel obstruction, or if the patient is going into an ileus, or if the patient it has normal bowel sound. So that's the first thing that we like to use our stethoscope for. But even for the chest sounds, because it's such a common complication for our post-op patients to develop post-op atelectasis or lung infections post procedures, especially major abdominal surgeries. It's so important to check their lungs post-op and make sure that they are not going into a lung infection or into atelectasis post-op. Even in the case of cardiac conditions, like in a patient who is going into a pericardial effusion or a cardiac tamponade, it's so important that you should be able to recognize that yes, this patient has a muffled heart sounds. And so I just thought it'll be a perfect time for me to update from my Littmann regular standard stethoscope to something else. I'm going to unbox it right now. I have my trusted scissors here. Trust me, I'm a surgeon in training. Just kidding. Anyway, so let's just get this all out. Let's do this together. I hope my program director isn't watching. He'll be like, those are your surgical skills? So finally, it's opened. And as you can see, oh my god, I'm so excited. So the first thing I'm seeing right here is this little pamphlet. So it says, thank you for choosing Eko and welcome to the community of clinicians using Eko to advance care. And then they have some bubble wrap in there with the best part. Oh my lord, I am so excited, guys. Look at that. That is amazing. Here it's written Eko Core. I don't know if you can, yeah, there we go. That's Eko Core electronic stethoscopes. That's their emblem. And it's like really like well packed. Like there's like plastic all around, and here you have a symbol of the stethoscope and with a picture of a phone. And as you guys know, I don't know if you guys already know this, but with the Eko stethoscopes, you can actually connect it to your phone via Bluetooth and send the recordings of what you're listening to your phone, so you can listen to it later. How cool is that? And that's exactly why I wanted something like this. That is like out of this world. Anyway, I won't talk too much. Let's open it first. So that's that. And then we have like a bunch of stuff written here. Nothing too exciting, but oh, I don't even feel like opening it. It's like so beautiful. Like that is insane. If you guys are not already following me on Instagram, this is my Instagram. So make sure you follow me there because I post regularly on Instagram. Even if I have exams and I'm kind of delayed with posting a video on YouTube, I always post on Instagram and let you know what's going on with me. So make sure you follow me there. So let's open it out. I'm so excited. This is packed beautifully. I mean, just by looking at the packaging, you know that this is like high quality. So it just opens up like that. Oh wow, guys. Oops. There, dropped something as usual. Oh guys, there is the stethoscope. Oh my lord. Okay, let me just pick up what I dropped. So the thing that fell out was basically a startup pamphlet. It's saying getting started. As you can see, getting started, and the Eko with its buttons. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm gonna look at that in a minute. Basically what you guys can see is the stethoscope itself right here. You can see, I think this is the pediatric diaphragm that you can see. You can see the earpieces, and you can see this extra attachment, which let me try to get out. But as you can see here, they have already labeled what is a part of that attachment, which is pretty handy, especially if you're a total noob about technology and about electronic stethoscopes like I am. This is like a perfect startup kit. I'm like a little kid on Christmas Day. I'm like so excited. It's okay, there we go. So there it is, guys. Okay, let's just take it out and take a moment. Let's take a moment to enjoy the beauty before we go into the serious stuff, because wow. The head itself is so heavy. Well, not too heavy, but it's like heavy, so you know it's like good quality. It's like not one of those plastic, low quality stuff. Like you can feel like this is a good product. It's It feels amazing. It's like a black stethoscope, which I probably need after going all crazy with my last color and going for raspberry. Like, wow. I mean, look at that, guys. Probably I should put my hair up, but so anyway, so this is pretty much standard. The starting part is pretty much standard, like a regular stethoscope. So if I compare it with my Littmann, it's more or less the same. Nothing very special there, nothing different there. It's just the earpieces, the tubing, and we have the tubing going along to the diaphragm, and then you have the pediatric diaphragm, which is a smaller side, and you have this extra attachment, of course. Right now, if you can see, anyway, it's written off there. You guys cannot see it, but the knob is on off. It's written off right there. When I press it, a blue light goes on right there. I think, yeah, you can see it. So this is when it's switched on. You can actually connect to the app that you can put on to your iPhone. And let me just quickly show you the app on the iPhone, which I already downloaded because I was super excited. And this is what the app looks like. This is the app, guys. It's called Eko, obviously. And when you open up the app, they will tell you how to navigate through the app and how do you connect to it. Obviously, the way you connect, if you want to start connecting your Bluetooth on your phone to this before you actually sync what you listen on this stethoscope onto your phone, you need to switch it on. So it's so simple how you switch it on. You just press right there and it's like on. And pretty straightforward. And then you have two buttons here. Here's the plus and minus buttons where you can just increase and decrease the sound as you please. And obviously I'm opening this box for the first time with you guys, and I'm gonna listen to it and test it on myself. So let me just listen to my lungs, like my breathing sounds. So I'm gonna use the diaphragm, which is switched on right now, so you can obviously turn it around to open either one side. So now the normal size diaphragm is working. So I'm gonna breathe. That is pretty great intensity, guys. I mean, let me just compare it with my Littmann, just so that I know what I'm used to and what this new stethoscope does. So yeah, that's open. That is actually really good. The sound that I'm hearing from this one is like so clear, and I can hear my lung sounds really well. It doesn't sound like artificial to a point that it sounds more computerized or something, but it's more amplified and more clear, if that makes sense. With the Littmann, it's still clear. Obviously, Littmann is an amazing stethoscope, but with this one, I feel like it's amplified, but I cannot wait to use this on my patients at the hospital to see, especially those who have some kind of lung condition or heart condition or has very low intensity bowel sounds. And it might be crazy, but I might take both my stethoscopes for the next coming weeks, just so that I can compare them and see exactly what I'm dealing with, because to be honest, I'm really impressed. This stethoscope is really amazing. I always used to wish that I could record what I was hearing and then listen to them again at home. I always remember thinking, oh, what if there was something that I could actually record what I'm listening to right now so I can use it as a reference in the future. And this is exactly like my dream come true, because now all I need to do is connect it to my phone, switch it on, just like that, the blue light shining, switch on my Bluetooth on my phone and connect it to the app, and it will record and it will transmit all these sounds that I'm listening to in my patient to my phone. I'm so amazed that you can have a regular stethoscope and at the same time you can save all the information that you're listening to, the breath sounds, the heart sounds, the bowel sounds that you're listening to in your patient. Send it to your phone, store it there. You can come home, put on your headphones, relaxed in bed, and listen to it again. And you can make notes. You can describe it the way you like in a more relaxed environment where you can actually learn and study. Obviously, I'm going to be using this a whole lot in the hospital as well, and I'm going to keep giving you guys feedback about how it is and how it works and how efficient this is. And I'm just so glad that this is not one of those complicated electronic stethoscopes. And maybe if you hear something really unusual or different that you've never heard before, especially as a resident or a surgeon in training, you need to be able to do these things so quickly without having to affect the time that your patient has to give to you or affect the time of patient care. Take a look at the diaphragm and the way it is designed. It is so beautifully done. This is the pediatric side, this is the regular side, adult side, and it has Eco written on both sides. I don't know if it's like Eco or Echo. Looking at the spelling, I just call it Eco. I've heard people saying Echo, but yeah, I'm gonna call it Eco. They have a little place here where you can connect it and you can charge it, and I believe that is in the box because I've not finished unboxing. Can you believe it? What else is left in there? Oh wait, they have a bell. Oh, I forgot about that. Guys, they have a bell as well. This is a bell. You can see how it looks different from the diaphragm. So this is the diaphragm of the Littmann stethoscope of mine, and here's the bell. So if you look at the center, when I turn this, it's open. Oops, sorry. It's open, and then so I can listen from this side, and when I close it, it's closed, and now the diaphragm is open. Since I don't really deal with a lot of pediatric patients, unless it's a pediatric polytrauma or we're dealing with pediatric surgery as a rotation, I don't really deal with too many pediatric patients. So this would not be very handy for me on a day-to-day basis in residency. This obviously is great because you listen to different intensity and frequencies. You can see I'm supposed to just turn it. Yeah, it's coming off. Now I have the bell, and I'm probably gonna leave it like this. They have a wire in there as well in this little box right here. I'm not sure how frequently I need to charge, but I need to do more research on that, and I need to use it even and see how often I need to charge it so that I can have daily use of the stethoscope and its Bluetooth services without it dying on me frequently. And obviously I'm gonna use the stethoscopes in my vlogs, and I'm also giving you an update there, but also on Instagram. And again, guys, this is my Instagram. Follow me there right now so that you don't miss any of these posts and these reviews. This is a simple USB charger. If you want to connect it to the plug, you can, or if you want to charge it to, or you want to connect it to your computer, that's great, and you can transfer the files there. Connect it to the plug, and you connect this end to the device, so you connect it right there. There's also another feature for this which I think is super cool. There's something called live streaming that this has, where you can actually send your recordings to someone else who is not with you at the moment. Let's say you're not sure about a recording and you want to know for sure what you're listening to, and you don't have anyone next to you who is too sure about it, but you maybe want to send it to a senior resident, or you want to send it to one of your consultants so that they can listen to it even if they're not physically with you. I love how medical devices are advancing so quickly. I guess this is a great addition to my medical devices. As a resident, a surgical resident, and a surgeon in training, the sounds don't sound artificial at all. It doesn't sound computerized. It's a regular stethoscope when you want it to be, but the minute you want it to be electronic and transfer the sounds to your device or iPhone, you just switch it on. I'm really impressed with this. If I had to rate this, I would rate it like a 9 out of a 10. With regards to how expensive it is, it costs about $300 US, but I can help you guys out there in that regard, because if you use the link down below in my description box and you use the promo code RAGA, R-A-G-A, just like my name, you will get a 25% discount on your Eco device purchase. And no matter what you buy, you're gonna get a 25% discount, and 25% is quite a significant amount. So if you guys are interested in purchasing one of these stethoscopes, go ahead, click on the link below, use the promo code RAGA if you want to get a 25% discount and get your Eco stethoscope, because honestly guys, I'm here to give you honest opinions. I will never give you an opinion that is false or pretentious. This is my honest opinion, and you're going to be seeing me in my upcoming vlogs using this all the time. It's going to always be with me. If you want to know more about the live streaming and how do you connect it to your phone app, to your iPhone app, and how do you save the recordings and listen to it at a later time, you guys should check out the website and learn more about it. Even I'm going to be doing more research about this before I actually use it on my patients. If you guys have any questions, obviously please let me know. I will try to answer your questions as much as I can. I'm really really excited that I was able to share this with you guys. Don't forget though to follow me on Instagram. This is my Instagram account. I will be putting updated reviews about the stethoscope there and telling you guys what I like about it and maybe what I find difficult about it as I start discovering it more and more with the days and weeks to come. I really hope you guys liked watching this unboxing video for the Eko electronic stethoscope. Please let me know in the comments bar below if you have any questions about the device itself or about purchasing it or anything else, and I will try to answer your questions in the comments bar. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't, because there are a lot of exciting new vlogs coming up in the near future. If you enjoyed doing this unboxing with me and you're excited about checking out these Eko electronic stethoscopes, give this video a big thumbs up, and I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next vlog. See you, bye!